Don't sell drugs, but if you're gonna freaking max out accounts and sell them on games, whatever. Because in reality, it's on the person who buys them, and I don't have an issue with it. But it's on the end, it's fully a hi everybody, we're live by the way. Um, at the end, it's the end user who's buying it that is the person who's affected by it. It's not the game itself. They get their money, they get their time, they get their effort.
Somebody posted a meme.
Stream looks funny. I'm waiting for Josh to get on. By the way,
I just want this to be real. Somebody posted a Gordon Ramsay X Tekken 7 collaboration meme, and I really want Gordon Ramsay to be a DLC character in Tekken 7. I will buy Tekken 7 to beat the shit out of some idiot sandwiches.
I'm sure there's somebody on PC, if it's on PC, put that in there. Is it on PC?
Wait, what? Oh, Tekken 7 is on PC, yes.
Yeah, so if it's a thing, I can guarantee somebody's put it in there already. Because the internet's gonna internet. So it's been a bit since you and I have talked, Justin. How have you been?
It's true. I am very tired always.
Yeah.
And I am 100% sure that you're feeling the same way.
Oh yeah, he's been super fussy lately. I got about last night, the night before last, I got 2 hours of sleep.
Solid.
Yeah, not even solid. Like it was broken up in 2 hours. It was broken up in like 30-minute chunks, and then eventually I got up when the sun got up, and I'm like, fuck it.
Please kill me.
I'm just gonna stay up and yay growth spurts. But I just like fucking I'm dead. I can't. I'm so tired of being woken up that I'm just going to stay the hell up and drown my sorrows in coffee.
I was so angry at the lack of quality in our coffee today at work that I went and I took vinegar water and I ran it through the coffee machine 4 times.
If that's not the next words in your system or next words out of your mouth, I'm gonna wonder what the hell is wrong with you.
I just drank vinegar water straight up. Just guzzle that shit.
That's how Justin gets his high. Is straight vinegar water. It's like eating the world's worst salad with vinaigrette on it. Just straight vinegar water.
Please kill me.
I mean, you do drink LaCroix, so I mean, there's not much difference.
There's a lot different. Go ahead.
Florida Olive Oil Company does a 12-year aged balsamic
that tastes like candy.
It has the consistency of motor oil.
Ugh.
And you pour it on. I will just pour it on a salad straight and eat it because it is one of the most delicious things ever.
Yes. I was in St. Augustine for our... Was I in St. Augustine? Yes, it was St. Augustine. St. Augustine for a Friendsgiving that my friends had. And I went to this olive oil shop. Wait, no, it wasn't St. Augustine. It was Tarpon Springs. Yep, Tarpon Springs. Now I remember. It was a vinegar and oil shop. And they had tasting pairings.
Yep.
And the pairing that I had was literally key lime pie.
Yep. There's a shop in downtown St. Pete where Central is about to run into the beach that you can have olive oil and balsamic vinegar tastings.
Yeah. I hate balsamic vinegar in general, so it's not a place for me.
Do you like olive oil?
I like olive oil.
Then you'll like that place.
I love olive oil.
Their garlic olive oil is fucking amazing.
I find very few balsamic vinegars enjoyable in any way.
You don't like the tomato cheese?
I don't know what that is.
Nobody knows what that is outside of a very select group of people, Justin.
It doesn't matter. There's only one dish that is just tomato cheese and basil.
But tomato cheese
It should be known to
Justin,
the world.
Justin, to the uninitiated, the phrase tomato cheese sounds like somebody made cheese out of tomatoes.
Yeah, you're talking about, what is it, Caprice? Caprice.
Yeah, caprese
Caprese.
salad.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm gonna say that's what that's called, not tomato cheese.
That's fucking tomato cheese.
So
Quit Ohioing
in,
things.
in our circle of friends slash acquaintances slash con friends slash acquaintances, when we all went to MegaCon every year, there was a tradition of going to Buco de Beppo afterwards because it's like right fucking there.
Yeah.
And they would always order a fuck ton of caprese salad for the appetizers because everyone flipped their shits over it. Well, somebody forgot what it was called and had a Skittles moment, and just instead of even trying to ask what the name was called, just blurted out tomato cheese. And that is forever what that dish has been known as.
That's fantastic.
To the point that somebody accidentally ordered that to the server's face, and you just got to see the most brilliant expression of what the fuck you've ever seen.
No,
Just,
I don't.
Yeah,
I
like-
don't mind caprese. It depends on where it's made and how it's made. But that's one of the few things that I can stand that on.
So if there exists in the world one balsamic vinegar that you would actually like, I know exactly which one it is. And if you don't like this one, then you will never like any balsamic ever.
Okay.
The next time we have any, you are welcome to try some if you would like. But I
Just a
have to
little-
acquire it first.
just dip a little bread in there. Just dip a little bread in there.
No, see, what you do is you get the Publix spring mix, the green wise spring mix,
Mhm.
and you do that 12-year balsamic with garlic olive oil and those fucking like La Choy fried chow mein noodles. And it's the best salad ever. Like, that's all you need.
Nifty.
I'm trying to make myself hungry.
Consume.
Well, because like I haven't eaten since noon, but because of my GI being stupid, it's hard for me to feel anything but pain.
Understandable. I had, what was it today? Instead of a, what's it called? Instead of a regular old food that we had at home that we could have cooked, instead we made a trip to Ikigai, which is our sushi bowl place that's close to us because I'm carpooling with my sister now to work because we are working in Palm Harbor. Instead of dirtying up the kitchen when my wife had just cleaned the kitchen and I was just taking care of the baby. She's like, I don't want to cook anything in this house. I don't want you to cook anything in this house. I don't want to do more dishes. Please go get sushi.
Hey,
You
there
don't-
there are much
you
worse
don't-
things to eat when you you just don't care about anything. Just go get sushi.
Just go get sushi, please.
I forgot to write down nicknames again
Wait, what?
for the thing, show note thing.
Nicknames.
Names.
It's a Josh.
Hello.
Josh.
Hello.
Hey, dude.
What up?
That's what burns.
All right, now time for me to break the stream. To fix the stream.
Destroy everything.
It's gonna look better than our big black box over our names where everything's supposed to be. Boop. No! What are you doing? Don't do that.
Clicky, clicky buttons. Clicky, clicky buttons.
See this, Justin? This is audio Justin right here. This is audio Justin right here. Woo,
Nani?
woo.
Oh, yes.
Go away, audio Justin.
It's me.
Oh, Zoom's gonna do that thing, isn't it? Where it's...
Ugh.
No, you're just not moving. Okay. Because it was focused on you, but you were doing that thing where you didn't move, and like it was just looked like it was frozen. It's just almost full screen you doing this. And now he's performing a jutsu.
I like how you still know the Naruto steal.
Ah, Wait, there we go. Yeah.
When two deaf kids get into an argument.
It's probably the best.
It is actually pretty accurate. Like,
probably the best weeb meme.
no. There's Justin's camera. Look at him. He's so handsome. He's less
I saw
handsome
that.
now.
You saw nothing.
You guys get to, those who are watching the stream live, get to watch me edit stuff on air, so it's always fun.
Live editing.
Yes. There's Carrie. Hi,
Your
Carrie.
noble phantasm.
Hi.
There's Josh's camera. Josh, move for me to make sure that this is not a frozen camera. Thank you. I have to make sure Zoom doesn't shit itself when you're adding the same thing over and over and over again, because sometimes it likes to shit itself when you do that. And this one should be, in theory, my stupid ass. Is this indeed my stupid ass? It is indeed my stupid ass. Hello, my stupid ass. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Do. Cropping video. Do. So, Justin, what would your noble phantasm be? If you could choose one thing from history, what would it be?
Wait, no, I have my own noble phantasm.
What is it?
Well, the ability declined after I stopped using it, but my old noble phantasm was being able to beat multiple JRPGs in a month. I used to put, in one summer, I put roughly 900 hours into JRPGs. I played through Suikoden 3, 4, 5 twice, Tales of the Abyss twice, and Star Ocean 3 in one summer.
I'm sorry on Star Ocean 3.
What? No, Star Ocean 3 is amazing.
that
Star
was a
Ocean
good
4
one.
is
Yeah,
bad.
Sorry, I got them mixed up. My bad.
Yeah, Star Ocean 4. Well, Star Ocean 4 is fine. I'm actually okay with that. Edge Maverick is a terrible name for a video game protagonist.
No, dude,
But
that's a fantastic name for a video game protagonist.
It was fine. It was fine. But
because when
Star,
you want your
Star Ocean 5.
Star Ocean 5 was hot garbage. That was misery incarnate.
Yes, I got motion sickness from playing it, so I got rid of it.
Yeah, I
felt bad about it because my friend John sent it to me for my birthday, and then I proceeded to not ever play it again.
Yeah, that was so bad. Josh, Carey, you guys don't watch Fate at all, do you? So me saying Noble Phantasm to you guys probably means nothing. Damn. Anime Otaku Show.
All right, CJ and the gang.
Oh, good, more of these.
No, just that's the old one.
Oh.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten me one in a little bit for this show. It's just his outro one that.
You are listening. Hello, gent. All right.
Okay, there's that. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. That would be disastrous. Yes.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yes. Need more blah blah blahs.
Zibba-dibba-dibba-da, zibba-da.
Perfect. Thank you for your blah blah blahs.
Nihongo ga wakarimasu ka?
All right. Kill. Kill. There we go. We got that.
Let's run it.
Indeed. It is about that time, ladies and jellyfish, that I remove the pre-show text. And we begin the thing in 3, 2. You are listening to a podcast of the Geek IO Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
Hello, gentle listener. While Geek IO holds its talent to the highest standards, what follows will likely involve the sort of language usually reserved for sailors on leave. If you're of a delicate disposition, then perhaps you would consider a different podcast.
Now for a lesson.
Konbanwa, Anime Otaku Show e yokoso. Good evening. Welcome to the Anime Otaku Show.
You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean.
Remember, we will be discussing all episodes up to the ones we talk about tonight. Anata go supporter o kinishi nanara soyo. If you don't mind spoilers, welcome.
Go beyond! Plus!
Oh my god.
It was a good couple episodes of anime, I'd say.
More on that in a few.
Thanks for your input, Justin.
Konbanwa, minasan. This is the Anime Otaku Show, episode 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. I am your host, Josh. Deem on, apply directly to the forehead. Deem on, apply directly to the forehead. Deem on, apply directly to the forehead. McGrath. And joining me into the most magical worlds of anime are Carrie Wilcox. And yeah, that noise. In someone who can actually hit that octave. And
Yay, soprano
apparently
voice.
just in Japanese Yoda?
that I almost made a Rurouni Kenshin reference instead of Yoda. I guess they're the same thing if you're looking at dubs only. Whatever.
The superior product.
And of course, those sultry tones you just heard belong to the man in the chair, keeping us alive and online. CJ, he knocked his hair off! Oh,
How rude.
Knocked his fucking hair off.
clean off that fucking block.
That demon.
So, what are we talking about tonight, Carrie?
We are talking about Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, Season 1, Episode 7, Muzan Kibutsuji, and Episode 8, The Smell of Enchanting Blood, Fruits Basket Season 1, Episode 7, Spring Comes, and Episode 8, See You When You Get Back. And One Punch Man Season 2, Episode 6, I mean The Monster Uprising, and Episode 7, The S-Class Heroes.
Excellente. And while Justin briefly dies, we're going to take a quick break to try and revivify him. Clear!
You're right, Justin.
No, God, I'm just thinking about funny things. Okay, I can't keep it together on this podcast. Can't trust me to do that. I'm a monster. Oh my God, fucking Michael Jackson ass, super demon lord, fucking moonwalking in an alley.
Oh my god.
God.
But the
Kimetsu
kid
no
is not
Yaiba.
his son.
No.
No, stop. I'm gonna die. Usa.
Cold. You got this, Justin. I have faith in you.
I'm so tired.
You're right.
It's a good thing only the people who are tuning in live are getting this particularly delightful breakdown.
It's it's brain hurty thinkies go, funny things go, beep boop bap, and the thing goes boom boom.
I think the Paw Patrol is starting to eat away at his brain.
I mean, we've also got that new Blue's Clues coming.
Oh
a
my
couple
god,
of
that's
months.
right. That is a thing. Oh my dear god.
Hey, no, the new guy was chosen by Steve as the rightful inheritor of the fortune,
The Notebook.
the handy dandiest of notebooks.
Blue 2.0 because that dog's gonna be way too old to perform those kind of tricks nowadays.
I mean, old Blue is made out of fucking paper. They just put them through a 3D printer.
OG Blue went the way of old Bluer.
Oh no.
See, so I saw a clip of it and like I like the new art until it parses in my brain that Blue is supposed to be 3D, and then it creeps me out. And then the 3D effect fades and she goes back to 2D and then she looks fine. And it's like this weird back and forth.
All I really got to say is the fact that I had Blue's Clues songs stuck in my head all day at work today, and it hurts. It hurts so much because I'd rather be thinking about something else. But no, my daughter is at home enjoying, just enjoying Paw Patrol and Blue's Clues, and I don't get to stay at home and watch Blue's Clues and Paw Patrol.
Justin's upset because he wants to watch Paw Patrol. Damn it. Freaking what was it? There's one on PBS Kids, not Jungle Junction, which is a whole weird society that is bizarre, and Fry is an elephant van.
I have concerns.
But there, what is it? There was one that was really good. It's just very bizarre. I don't remember what it was now. I don't even know if it's on. Yeah, it was Word World. It was super weird, and like the word, like it is exactly what you think it is. It's a world made of words, and like, yeah, a cow is the letter COW, walking around acting like a cow. It's
So Levy's magic on crack.
yeah. I don't know if it exists anymore or not. It's one of those ones that may have just been around with my kids because this was when my kids were in preschool. So this was now 5-6 years ago now. Oh, Word World still exists? Rachel says Word World still exists. But you and I, Justin, had a discussion on Facebook about kids and anime.
Yes, correct.
Just do it. Like, seriously, just do it.
I gotta find a good source.
Obviously,
of...
the more aggressive anime now would be better within when she is old enough to sponge it together.
Right. Like, I need to find... I don't know if I have to get a Funimation account again to watch One Piece dubs or something.
See, no. While she's too
Yes.
young to understand what's going on anyway, you watch that fucking sub.
No, yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
Expose her to the Japanese language and boost them language skills. Now's the time to be introducing other languages to her.
Oh, gotta get the One Piece right.
I honestly don't think that works with anime as well as it does with real life television shows that
helps.
are meant to be teaching experiences. Though
It helps a little bit. It does, because I like I said with you, my kids had watched anime for a while. It did help them, especially when they're reading. It helps them read a lot better. Kia would sit and force me, quote, quote, force me to watch anime for hours and hours because that is how she learned to read fully. And also, because of that, she went around school for almost a week solid just randomly spouting off the Japanese language at people, and everybody's just staring at her funny.
Yeah, and like hearing Japanese in anime still made me better at it when I actually started studying it. So you combine watching anime in subtitles while she's too young to need to like hear the English words, combine it with educational foreign language programs, and you got yourself a multilingual little goober.
But then she won't know that yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.
That YouTube exists.
gotta go. So yo, gotta take a bite of gum gum.
The thing is, CJ, is that if Justin exposes his daughter to dubs, he's going to teach her to have good taste in dubs.
As in, 4Kids doesn't exist.
Yeah,
no. The American, like the English version of We Are is a fantastic song. Also, we've been on this break for way too long. Can we get back to the show? I do need to go to sleep.
And welcome back, everyone. If you want an ad-free experience, give us your money, damn it.
How do they
Over at
do that?
patreon.com/geekio to support us in this stream and everything else we do here on the network. Or watch some ads, either way. But if you don't want ads, money. So, yeah. Let's get on.
Can we talk about Kimetsu no Yaiba first?
I don't see why not.
Okay, let's not save the best for last, because, man, Kimetsu no Yaiba is a very good show. Demon Slayer is baller as hell. It is a horror anime. It is teeth grinding to the max. I didn't get to talk about that in the last show, but boy howdy, if you were wearing earphones during those episodes, good God, I'm sorry for your ears.
Yeah, no, it's rough. It's very rough.
Yes, it's worse than nails on chalkboard, but still very, very visceral, and I liked it a lot. What's it called? I'm very much looking forward to that kid in the opening theme, the blonde-haired boy who is all about Nezuko. I tell that his abilities, you know how for Tanjiro his abilities are like water, and they show, and the audio is, you know, flowing water sounds. This kid legitimately sounds like thunder cracks whenever he attacks, because he's like super fast Yaito, like breaking the sound barrier kind of shit. I'm very excited to see what kind of sound design UFO Table does it. But to actually get back on track with the actual 2 episodes that we watched, fucking Michael Jackson ass Michael Jackson is he is a G like you couldn't believe. I saw multiple memes of him instead, like any area where he was walking forward, people were just making cuts of the episode of him walking backwards instead. And it was entirely enjoyable all the way through. Let's see.
Now I'm imagining the Gendo Ikari song, but it's just him walking backwards in every scene.
Yes, I agree completely. Very much appreciative of the fact that they show more demons who are not completely bloodthirsty murderers. I like the fact that they really do go deep. They go hard this early in the season. This amazingly in a quote unquote long running shonen manga. I mean, this only has like 150 chapters right now. They show one of the first big bads within 7 episodes. And that's incredible to me. That's advanced storytelling. And you know what people are talking about? People are saying that this show has slow pacing. And
The
if this
fuck?
is
What?
if this is slow pacing, I am completely and totally happy with it because, like, really, when it comes to it, this is, compared to the manga, it is slow pacing. But I am enjoying every single moment of this. I'm enjoying every episode. There's not any down points. We got a character arc for a fucking bowl of soup, and come on, it's good.
I will take 2 bowls of udon.
I will eat both of them. I will dunk on this. So, those are my current words to speak about this. I am just very much enjoying the series.
It's real good.
There is probably going to be nothing that stops me from going to go read the manga after this first season. The first season's over.
Can we talk about the way the art direction handled the city?
I legit didn't know that the Taisho era was like this. I really love the dichotomy of straight up super badass country hick and World War One era
Yeah, and just
technology.
that warm glow that's in every city scene.
It's awesome.
Like, that's what people love about cities at night, right? Like, you look out from an airplane and you see the golden lights on the ground, or you're walking around and people take pictures of like the street lights and stuff. Like, there's that magical ambiance, and this art captures it so well.
They know what they're doing with the series. UFO Table really is bringing it to the forefront. I can say that in some of the earlier episodes, not like the first 2 or 3 episodes, but in like around, episodes 4, 5, or 6, they had some pretty iffy usages of CGI that I just don't care about. It's fine. The show looks wonderful. I'm just gonna fan wank on this until the series is done.
One of my favorite pieces of arts that's been on television in a long ass time. Like, this is up there with Ancient Magus Bride by and far.
For artistic value in an anime, yes, I agree completely.
Also, sorry, go ahead, Josh.
Because it's almost on par in sound design too.
I agree.
Because like all of the musical pieces that they have played so far have been fantastic. Between the really creepy ass choral pieces when shit going down, to just general battle theme, to ambiance music, just
The traditional instruments. I mean, literally the only thing the music in this show is missing is an opening theme by Wagaki Band.
Right. And you know what? I'm actually pretty okay with the Lisa theme, even though she's completely and totally overplayed in the current anime sphere.
Well, yeah, this theme is not bad. I just really fucking like Wagaki Band.
Yes, Wagaki Band is fantastic. I also like the fact, so the ending theme of this, I never actually talked about this. The ending theme really gives me strong Calafina vibes, who is a band that does a lot of work with UFO Table as well. So I'm glad that they brought that feel into this. Audio design, it's fucking baller as shit. I hope you guys have been watching past the ending themes to watch the little snippets and skits at the end of these episodes. They are so good every single time.
Taisho Secret.
Where do you think my little nickname today came from?
Right.
Including the little face.
They are. It's the most adorable thing. Can't deal.
So cute. And just watching little chibi Nezuko
Oh, she's the best.
Which, by the way, in this episode where we actually meet the doctor and her protege, who are amazing characters, and I love that such key characters show up so soon. Nezuko is just adorable this entire scene.
She's just so adorable. Best little sister. 11 out
I-
of 10 would protect.
And I also love how, she's brainwashed to believe that all Oni are enemies. But there is something about these two that clicks with her and lets her relax. Like how he was saying they don't smell the same as other Oni.
Smell OP.
Because they don't got that stank of murder on them.
The ye old murder stank. Episode title.
I'm already working on it.
Dang it.
I mean, really, the Doctor herself is more akin to a vampire than anything.
Basically. They are basically True Blood in it up in here.
Yeah.
I didn't watch True Blood, but I definitely I know the references.
Coming from somebody who watched it, yeah, there's a lot there.
It's quote unquote a lot, hashtag a lot.
Yes. It is a lot.
Boy, oh boy. Excuse me.
Justin's fully invested, you guys.
It has been a day for all of us. Also, we're all just like, okay, we talked about Demon Slayer. We're good.
All right, cool. Moving on. Wait, not my show. Just Josh.
Thank you. Next.
Noted. I'm on it. There we go. Giant. There. Perfect. There.
So, that fruits basket's still staying pretty ripe.
Oh my god, I fucking love this show so goddamn much.
It's adorable.
I fucking love this show.
So my wife
so
and I are
much.
watching this, of course, and we're both like, I'm okay with it, 100%. Like, it's a shoujo manga. I understand the tropes. They didn't change this. There are no altered scenes here. But my wife now, after having been a huge fan of the original series and looking back at this, is like, these motherfuckers going back to that house just because that psychic girl comes up and says, hey, y'all are being jerk asses. And they are just going back because they feel guilty now.
Yep. Oh, Hanajima's bullshit detection waves are no fucking joke.
Constant
And also-
nat 20s
also-
on that side.
She inadvertently made, well, I'm not going to say anything else because that's spoily.
PM it to me.
Okay, I will.
I read the entire manga. You're not spoiling anything.
Right. So, yeah, I'm just going to... Okay.
You're muted, Josh.
Drink.
Drink. Her goth game on point though.
Oh yeah, that fucking cloak. I want that cloak.
Cloak, her freaking Russian winter hat in the other episode.
Yeah. Oh, her Hanajima's wardrobe game in general is on point. Like, even if it were colorful, it would still be tasteful as fuck. That long ass lace nightgown that she wears.
Hey man, she gonna sleep in style.
There we go.
So for Hanajima inadvertently, for Shigure vertently.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
yes.
Because Shigure is shit stirrer supreme.
Fucking
You
love
would
it.
think that would be Kyo, given that Kyo is the cat.
They're just naturals at it.
But no, Shigure is absolutely the ultimate shit stirrer.
Also, that's the worst thing to get from Taco Bell, but it's literally everything on the menu.
Like, Orochimaru was the guy who wanted to watch the windmills. Shigure will push the windmill blades.
And occasionally hang on for dear life, apparently.
Oh, Jesus, God, no. So, yeah, so this stretch of 2 episodes was good. I mean, it's really decent, good. I'm always a fan of good, comfy anime, right?
Yeah.
Like, slice of life is still my shit. but this is a classic, and they're just doing a good job.
Yeah, and that's
And the communities seem to be on board with it too. Like not a lot of people like are bashing on this for being too aggressively different than what the original was.
yeah. I mean, like there's. So I actually went back and read the first few chapters of the manga, and there's only a little bit that's changed, and it's stuff like they made a tweak to how Hana and Uo find out that Toru's living at the Soma estate. They actually showed the scene where they're inviting her over to their parents' houses. Like, it's little stuff that keeps the heart and soul of what's going on intact while shifting things around to suit the pacing of an anime rather than a manga. And when you're going to change something, that's how you change it. And yeah, the fun thing about this is like, yeah, you've got your over the top shojo bullshit, but you've also got a little bit of the slice of life. You've also got a very tiny bit of supernatural. So there's a little bit of genre bending there, not much, but a little bit.
Also, a big plus in the favor of this series is that, boy, howdy, the original 2003 anime did not age well whatsoever. And I'm so happy that the original mangaka, Natsuki
Takaya.
Takaya, yeah. I'm so happy that she said, don't use my art for the series. Don't use my art, just adapt these, give better character designs. My shit is dated and I can't get better. So
It's lovely now. Like, it is fantastically lovely.
But the thing is like with everything else, it preserves the spirit of her original work.
So basically, the original Fruits Basket anime is banana chips at this point. Nicely preserved deliciousness.
I guess you could put it that way.
Apple chips are better.
Cinnamon apple chips are the GOAT.
All of the above.
Greatest of all time snacks.
You put a little bit of caramel dipping sauce and some banana chips. Oh my god.
Well, yeah. The thing is that it is Fruits Basket, and it is a known quantity. There's not a lot of nuance here because it's a shoujo anime. They don't have a lot of nuance without spoiling a lot of stuff that happens later in the series. And yeah, without going further into stuff, really happy. I like the. I didn't get to talk about the opening ending of this one as well. Definitely big fans of the opening. It's got that melancholic, because the original opening of the 2003 series was, as far as I remember, like this super high pitched, Genki, let's go
2000s anime.
2000s anime. This was
2000 Toru Honda voice.
subtle and enjoyable, and a ballad of which I'm enjoying incredibly. So there's that. What else did I have in my brain? The only thing that, I mean, this is a shoujo manga trope completely, is I wish people in real life, whenever they were surprised by a situation, that all of their hair moved at once. That would be totally rad. Just the hair flare that happens in a room that is completely still air, and oh god, I'm surprised. All of a sudden, my hair goes.
The Ghibli effect.
I think we've seen Kyo do not the big hair, like the big hair move, but the little slightly like hair sizzle.
Oh, for sure, Yuki has
Well, that
too.
and he's had cat ears hair.
Yeah.
Right,
several
also
times.
that. Oh, that's just so adorable, though. Kyo, best boy. My wife and I, when the series first started, we got into a anime argument, so not a real one. Got into an anime argument about which is best boy, Kyo or Haru. It's obviously Kyo, even though I'm frankly quite annoyed at cats these days.
Well, yeah, you've got a reason to be annoyed at cats.
Stupid cats and they're spraying things because they don't like my baby.
I'm not a cat person. I like Yo.
If I'm very honest, I love dogs, but Shigure is too Osan for me. It's not fluffy enough.
That is why I love him, because he is a 20-something man. Like, he is late 20s, early 30s, but he acts like this Japanese Osan perverted uncle when he wants to be shit stirrer / sage supreme. And then when he wants something, he turns into a whiny puppy.
Like a dog.
Like I was gonna say, like a dog.
Treat for me.
A little bit.
Taru-kun!
Taru-kun.
I do like, and I know Josh has issues with the original dub. I watch this only in the dub, and I fucking love it. It's so amazingly done. Laura Bailey has gotten to a point where she has perfected her craft, and I fucking love her in this so much.
That's fine. I'm glad she improved. She sure as hell needed it to me.
Also, as a huge fan of kimono fashion, I love Shigure's constant casual wear of kimono and yukata. Like, that makes me so happy.
Kimono, pose.
Well, like, in a lot of anime, it's pretty much only the female character that wear kimono, and it's used more as like a, look how cutesy I am. And Shigure is just like, yeah, I dress like
Festival
this.
time, break out the yukata.
It's time to get fabulous, bitches.
I can't wait till they start introducing the other Zodiac members.
I'm wondering if they will show all of them instead of cutting them like they did in the original. They have to.
Well, as
They
long
have
as the seasons get renewed enough, it's going to go all the way through the real manga, so it'll happen.
I mean, they were pretentious enough to call this season 1 from the start, so.
Well, I think that they knew that this was going to, as long as they did not trip over their own dicks on this, that this was going to print.
What are you talking about? Akito's still in
it. As long as they did not like absolutely just nuke themselves from orbit with this, then this was going to print money, and they were going to be able to easily pump out more and more seasons of this. I would not be surprised if this gets renewed even before they do an American television, and this gets renewed before it's even off the air.
No, we can't have good things. That's the reason.
I know. We had to wait 4 years or something like that for fucking ReZero season 2.
God. I can't wait for more suffering.
I know. Well, I'm binging Handmaid's Tale right now, right? So I'm getting in the mindset of more suffering for ReZero.
I can't do Western television for suffering because it's too real.
Especially Handmaid's Tale.
Especially the documentary that is Handmaid's Tale now.
Yeah, trust me. We've had that discussion.
Oh, I've already had dreams of being rounded up like those women, so let's move on.
Boop.
Yeah, I am.
Everybody's moving.
Also, what's it called? I don't want to watch Chernobyl. That looks too spoopy.
It's so good, though.
I don't want to do it.
So good.
I don't want to do
Chernobyl
it.
is
Did we actually talk about anything that happens in these episodes other than Hanajima being awesome? We're just talking about
forced drama.
Yeah, these
It's
two.
drama.
See, the issue is with we kind of have these kind of things on S4 too. Like these Fruits Basket, I fucking love. It's so.
There's
fantastic.
not much substance to talk about.
There's not a lot to talk about. Like we're running into worse substance to talk about than we did with like even with Mummy, like. And I know we'll get to a point where there is substance to it, but right now it is a very...
There's a fluffy down layer.
Yes, exactly. We should talk about One Punch Man.
One Punch! Still the better theme.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Because, yeah, Season 2's opening theme is half of a good theme. Once it gets past the little growly chant bit, it's fine. It's still not as great as the first opening theme, but that first half needs to just...
Or be chopped into pieces and scattered throughout the song rather than being the first half of the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got some monsters doing monster shit.
Yeah, they have an association.
Here's my card.
The Monsters Association will fuck you up unless, you get Saitama involved.
Yeah, unless you're Saitama, then, well.
And then there's that one dickhead. Literally.
He'd do that thing that he do. He go blap, blap, blap.
That is all I could.
Drop.
That is all I could think of when I saw that monster.
He's basically Morrow from SMT.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, it's funny because they're. God, I'm really blanking on names right now.
Just do what I do and describe them roughly.
Yes, very, very good ponytail karate man. Forgetting his name entirely.
Siri or whatever his name is.
Siri or something, whatever.
Suryu.
Suryu.
I'm like, I know it's like that dude from...
Discount Duo Maxwell.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He has muscles that don't exist, and that makes me giggle.
See, Rob Liefeld bullshit is okay in a series like One Punch Man, which is loving satire.
Yes.
But the thing is that there are other very hyper-muscled characters like...
Putty Princess. Tank Top Master.
Tank Top Master and Pretty Prisoner and Darkshine.
Oh,
and they
Pretty
are
Prisoner
all
is the best.
Technically...
Best girl.
They're all technically anatomically correct.
Yeah, but this was also the Shonen tournament arc. So there's an extra layer of bullshit that they have to express.
And then he gets fucking dunked on.
It does. It's the best.
Dunked.
No. He was taken out by a hip check. He gets donked on.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh. So...
I know what martial arts is. It's looking really cool.
I want to do that spinning thing you did.
Oh, Saitama, I fucking love you so much.
Can you imagine if he actually trained in a real martial art?
It would be terrifying.
It would. It would be very terrifying. Golden Saitama.
I'm curious whether or not you don't have to say on the air, Justin, but I'm curious whether or not in the manga Saitama is actually referred to as One Punch Man yet.
Oh no, that's not a thing.
That's sad.
That might be a Smallville thing. That's like one of the last things he has ever called, and as they're wrapping up the series, and they called him forevermore One Punch Man. And then you hear the theme in the background, even if you're reading the manga.
Yes, correct. Season 1 opening song is now playing manually in your brain right now.
Yep.
But that is only from me reading the what's it called? The other series, just the manga, not the webtoon. I guess you could call it the webcomic that one does. I have no idea if there's a name drop in there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, guys! There's a series. This is completely off topic, but I just have to throw this in here because I'm a filthy manga reader. I can go get a drink from the fridge. There's a series called Peerless Dad. And it is about a martial artist who has triplets, and the mother passes away, and this martial artist dude has to raise his 3 kids by himself. And the most recent chapter had the best fucking name drop in a manga I have ever heard. Or read, I guess. It's very good. It's Korean.
It was so good you heard it.
Yes, I heard it in my brain. It was beautiful. Y'all should go. Yeah, y'all should go do that.
So we get the monsters uprising. We meet the king of the monsters, Orochi. Which, holy shit! Hello, gray demon painted purple. Which is weird because I think this guy technically came first. You have to look at the timing of the manga on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When did this?
Because the One Punch Man manga's been around for a while.
Yes, the webcomic has been up for fucking ever.
Which is weird because you're seeing the gray demon painted purple and discount All Might, but all of these things, or at least one, potentially both of them came before the things that they're supposedly parodies of.
Yeah, the webcomic
Correct.
started in 2009, so depending on when he was introduced in the webcomic is when it would run into when Seven Deadly Sins, and then still probably before then.
So does this make One Punch Man the Simpsons of anime, where it like predicts the Gray Demon and predicts All Might?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, protagonist is bald.
And kind of lazy until he's not.
Loves his kids, though.
Loves his kids.
Yeah, loves his kids. Very dedicated father to a robot.
Pet them kids.
I love Discount Duo Maxwell though. He's great. Just so extra and over the top, and I just freaking love him. We did get outside of the Monster Uprising, we got introductions to all the S-Class heroes, as you would notice from the S-Class heroes name of episode 7. Well, most of the
Still
S-Class
no
heroes.
blast.
Yeah, no.
That sequence was so good though, because like for such a long time we've just been seeing all the quote unquote useless heroes who aren't really all that useless. They're just facing bad type matchups, and the point of them being on screen is to show them losing.
Yeah.
But
AKA jobbers.
And then there's Moomin Rider, who is his own special thing.
Except for Moomin
Yes.
Rider, who purposely loses fights so that the lesser heroes can get their spotlight.
He's EX tier.
But yeah, like even though One Punch Man is a parody, we still watch superheroes because we want to watch some ass kicking. And so it's nice to see that. Like, I really like the Sparkle guy. Like, I don't have any reason to like him. He was on screen for like 2 minutes. I just
Flashy Flash.
really like
I
Sparkle.
love
Yes.
Flashy Flash. The names of them are the best too. Like Pig God, I freaking love Pig God. It's the ogre god from Slime, just made human.
You all will so when they continue with the series, you all will fucking adore Flashy Flash so much in this arc. It's so dumb. It's so fantastic. Just preparing you for what comes up.
Good. I'm glad we get to see more Flashy Flash because like he came on screen and I was instantly a fan.
And
I
then,
just want more Kinzoku Bat.
and then freaking Fubuki's just like, yeah, seriously, not Fubuki.
Tatsumaki.
Tatsumaki, yeah, sorry.
GTFO bitches.
Yeah, what the hell are you doing? Get real. I was real. Flies away.
Okay, so I can never remember because these past couple of episodes, it keeps switching, like, depending on who's speaking. Which of them is the older sister?
Tatsumaki is the older sister.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to
Yes.
make sure.
She's just,
She
It's just
is
one of those
in her
tropes where the
20s.
older sister is the less developed.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
'cause,
is
like,
in her
I-
20s.
Yeah, I heard her voice, and that was what made me second guess myself.
Because you got to get your lolly. So it's the one thing that's been missing from this show is the lolly.
She's been in there for first season though. She wasn't missing. She's been there from the beginning.
She wasn't there very much. in the
I
first
want to
season.
know how, even with King being like a fraud, like if King
What are you
were,
talking about? King is the strongest person in the hero organization.
King is the Reagan of the Hero Association.
Yes.
Oh.
Reagan. I'm sorry. Just go.
So even if King were everything that the public thinks he is, how is he ranked number 1 and not Tatsumaki?
King is a number 1.
No, Blast is number 1.
Blast is number 1.
He's always number 1. You just don't know who Blast is because he's probably the ultimate villain.
People are under the assumption that, theories
Yeah.
are that Blast is actually Mob,
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be great.
but
I
people
can
are
get down with that.
people are also very because somebody has posted
Yeah,
a sort
King's
of
7, by the way.
an outline of him. It's a dude with black hair that has a suit that kind of looks like Saitama's. So, but it could very well be a fully buffed Mob who,
A grown-up Mob, and Mob
he
Psycho
went
is
through
just
the Body Improvement Club and is also a very incredibly strong psychic. So who knows?
It's future
Blast
Mob.
might be cool.
I'd be down for it to be future Mob. That'd be fantastic.
Or he's dead.
What was
Or
it
he's
that
dead.
King was the number one of then? Because they were like, oh,
He's the
it's-
strongest person on Earth, or the
That's what it
strongest man
was.
on Earth. That's what they call it. That's what they call it. The
that's-
strongest man on Earth.
That's where I was getting confused then.
Yeah, like number 1 is Blast, number 2 is Tatsumaki, Bang is number 3, Atomic Samurai is 4, Child Emperor is 5, Metal Knight's 6.
I want to see more
King
Child
is 7.
Emperor so much.
Which,
Zom-
by the way, Metal Knight is totally the guy who destroyed that thing around Genos, right?
Oh yeah,
Zombie
what-
Man is fucking lit, and he is 8.
Zombie Man.
Zombie Man
Yeah.
looks a lot like what the hell's his name from One Piece? Ace from One Piece, just without his hat.
Yeah, Drive Knight is 9, Pig God is
Love
10,
Pig God.
Yo, fucking loves Drive Knight.
Super Ally Darkshine is 11, Watchdog Man is 12,
Watchdog
Flashy
Man.
Flash is 13, Genos is 14, Metal Bat is 15, Tank Top Master is 16, and Puri Puri Prisoner is 17. And technically, Sweet Mask is somewhere way up there if he really wanted to be. He could probably be like,
He's the number
4
one
or
A
5.
class. Sweet
yes,
Mask is.
Class A. He stops people from going into S Class.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's their barrier for entry.
So, oh man, which hero was it, Josh, that their name was a pun that I got really mad because they translated it? Or like there was a hero whose Japanese name was a portmanteau of something, and it was so clever, and then it just got completely lost because the subtitles translate the names into English.
Okami Itachi?
I don't think so.
Let's see. There's a lot here.
Yeah.
There are a lot of heroes in this damn anime.
A lot of heroes, and so
I'm
many
sure
of them are drivers.
I'm sure it'll come up again.
Desu Gatoring.
Was it the slingshot guy?
Maybe.
Golden Ball?
No, it was in the past couple episodes.
It wasn't Kinzoku Bat,
No.
because that's pretty straightforward. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
You're gonna burst into like you're gonna be up on the computer at like 3 a.m. and then
It's gonna pop
you're
up.
gonna
It's
remember
oh, wait,
and you're
what?
gonna burst into the bedroom and just scream that random hero's name.
Oh man. Boop. All right. So One Punch Man, really good.
Yes, fantastic.
Can I take a quick moment to talk? I'm not going to talk about SAO Alicization because it's really good. It's actually worth it. It's improved the rest of the series for me, by the way.
Not saying something.
Yeah, because it was. I reluctantly started watching it because I was up at freaking 1 a.m. with my son. So I'm just like, I just need some dub to watch. And SAO Alicization was on Toonami, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch that. And I sat and watched the entire series all up to date with what's on Adult Swim, and freaking it has improved the rest of the series for me.
Good.
Also, if you want dumb, stupid fun, Isekai Quartet is so dumb, stupid fun, and I love it.
I am waiting for the series to come out entirely so I can just sit down and watch it all at once.
It
'cause
is-
they're short episodes.
Yeah, it is. It's their 15-minute episodes, I think. And it is deliciously delicious. And I don't know anything about Nazi waifu, or I guess World War I waifu.
Yeah, Tanya.
Yeah,
The
I don't know anything
Saga
about
of
that
Tanya
one.
the Evil.
But they definitely give you what that anime is about and who these characters are. And they kind of give the abridged version of the characters. Like, you get to know these characters even if you don't know who they are, because they're boiled down to their base elements, because you don't have time to have the characters develop their time with each other. Rem is always openly in love with Busuru. And freaking Darkness is just straight up a freaking masochist. Like, there's no subtext whatsoever. And it's brilliant. It's so fun and so stupid, and I enjoy it. It is a lot of fun. And
I am eventually going to watch Tanya the Evil. I mean, it's an isekai about an old salaryman who gets
Yep.
isekai'd into the body of
a 9-year-old girl.
a psychopathic loli,
Yep.
who zero sexualization, all murder.
Yeah, she is all about it, and it's actually got me interested in that anime by watching this. I'm like, I have no idea who these are, but this character is really
good quality.
interesting.
The movie came out and it hit theaters, and it apparently was fucking phenomenal. So
They pair her up with Overlord, freaking
Ainz,
yeah. They pair
Ainz
her up with
Ooh.
Ainz, and it's just great how she is so evil, and Ainz Isekai guy is like, oh man, she's so scary.
I'm gonna fucking die.
He's like, I'm so scared of this little person right now.
They may very well murder me. Oh boy, I'm sorry.
And
Time.
the thing is, it's very pretty too. So there's that
Yeah.
as well.
Good.
right.
There was the running scene that I saw a clip of Rem picking up Subaru and running down the street,
Yep.
and Darkness picking up Gazuma running down the street, and I thought that shit was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
It is.
So yes, I will eventually go watch all of that series at once.
It is so enjoyable. Yeah, I just sat and started it, not realizing it was like 15-minute episodes, and I quickly just ran out of them. Like, the hell?
Damn it!
Give
I also
more.
have to go watch the rest of Konosuba season 2 and all of the seasons of Overlord, or just go read Overlord.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched Overlord and I love it. It's great.
All right, well, it is about that time,
Don't break
and
the stream.
we
Josh,
have
you
talked
can
about
wrap
the
it up.
shows we need to talk about, so I need
Don't
to
break the
go
stream.
to bed.
Don't do it. Josh, wrap it up.
If you think I'm going to do that, you're dead wrong. No. If you'd like to email us, you can do so at geek-io.net. If you'd like to reach out to us on social media, you can do so at /Geek IO Show. If you'd like to give us a call, you can do so on the Geek Hotline, 727-489-4335. That's 727-489-GEEK. And remember that you can support this stream and everything we do by going over to geek-io.net/Patreon or patreon.com/geekiosh. And yeah, I think that should do it for this week. For those who didn't get the memo, we're going to be taking June off.
And July.
And July. And August. And September and October and November and December.
Oh,
And those are the months of the year. I mean...
So, a little bit of something for S4 fans is usually we take the summer off. And last year, we didn't do that here on AOS because we had a bunch of good summer shows that we wanted to talk about. And I regret not taking last summer off. So, we're taking the summer off. So,
If you want to talk about anime with us, do so on the Discord.
absolutely. We have
Summer vacation. Yay!
Hot Springs episodes. No, it's winter vacation. Beach episodes. So yeah, that is what's going to happen. Is we are off air probably until August, maybe September, in there somewhere. Whenever fall anime starts, I think is when we will start back up.
And by that point, we'll have My Hero again.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy. So yeah, until we see you fine folks again, be excellent to each other, love each other. It is an increasingly rough world out there. Show a little kindness. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but we get a lot out of it. Take care of each other, guys.
Good
Come on.
night.
You have been listening to a Geek IO Media Network LLC production. Would you like to convert that to pounds? Copyright 2019.
Diamond Club hopes you have enjoyed this program.
I want to get Brian Brushwood to record one of the princess laughs. One of the I forget the type of archetype.
The foo foo foo.
Yeah, I want Schwood to record a foo 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 for me.
That would be great.
Just cut that over that last part. Just him going all hyper anime princess on it.
Fantastic.
We have show titles.
Yes, we do.
We can talk about that in the after.
We have a Carrie to read them.
Yay.
We have Brain Hurty Thingies, Michael Jackson ass Michael Jackson, Ye Olde Murder Stank, Sleep in Style, Shitster Supreme, Annoyed at Cats, It's Time to Get Fabulous with two B's, He Go Bwap Bwap Bwap, He Got Dunked On, and Heard It in Your Brain.
All right. Looks like Ye Old Murder Stank is the first of three. So there we go.
Hooray for the murder stank.
Yay, Murder Stank. All right, guys. It's time for bed.
Sleep well, the dude.
Indeed.
Good night.
And as always, F your push.